Let's see what she can do.
The following contest is a steel cage match. Making her way to the ring from Tampa, Florida, Jacy Jayne.
The incredible accomplishments, the storied feats of strength, the pure talent of this individual is just astonishing.
Wait, did they write that down for you to read on air? Like, it sounds exactly like what I heard them saying in the mirror backstage. A competitor who is always laser focused on the competition. I expect big things from her tonight.
Gentlemen, I think she's about to start a fight.
And from Forest Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany.
The arena's buzzing, social media's buzzing, a big fight feel and a main event level match.
She knows she deserves to be atop this division, and a win tonight will go a long way towards that.
The steel cage is looming around our competitors. The door's shut, the gloves are off. No choice but to go through your opponent. She's making that ascension up the cage.
Making the big climb towards victory.
Trying desperately to escape.
Ooh. Gotta wonder if the stamina is there to make it all the way.
Trying to make their way out of the cage.
She comes off the cage for a harsh landing.
Ooh, things definitely didn't go to plan for her.
She comes up empty.
Oh, good night.
Sorry.
Face first with a waistlock takedown.
And now she's mounted on the cage, trying to scale up the wall.
In search of some footing to make this huge climb. Feels like it's opportune time to get out of here.
From the cage wall right down to the mat.
That's a tough break at this point in the match.
Looking for a grip to get themselves over the cage.
Oh, God.
Oh, what a kick.
Knee finds the abdomen. Kick lands.
Corey, we know the steel cage offers a big advantage for anyone willing to use it as a weapon. But is there a disadvantage to the structure, too?
Well, Cole, I can tell you one thing that'll be hindered by the cage, and that's any sort of speed advantage. Any and all attempts to pick up the pace are going to be confined to the ring.
It's going to take a lot of willpower to make it all the way to the top.
She's laid across the top of the cage now. She's going for it. She's able to capitalize on the moment and make her way up the cage.
She has to come down somehow. Hopefully it's in one piece.
And these two superstars now battling at the top of the cage.
I know they say it's lonely at the top, but things are looking a little too crowded up there for my comfort level. One leg over. Can this superstar finish the climb?
I don't think so. And every inch climb puts you in a more perilous position. Takes incredible guts to make this climb.
And there she is, finally reaching the top of the cage. And she doesn't appear to be slowing down anytime soon. A really impressive showing in this steel cage match.
Yeah, she looks completely drained of energy.
Quite an effective counter. And she is making climbing this steel cage look easy.
Oh, man, she is awfully close to ending it here.
She cuts the climb short, and now this becomes a high-stakes fight at the top of the cage. And that one's scouted. Victory could be in sight for her as she continues up and over the top of the cage.
She's looking exhausted from the climb. Does she have the stamina to make it out?
Abruptly stopped at the top of the cage.
This is not good.
And she doesn't appear to be slowing down anytime soon. A really impressive showing in this steel cage match.
Are the nerves getting to her up there?
Oh. Heading up and maybe heading out. Is this the right time? Is this the right moment?
And now she's at the top of the steel cage. She's going for it. She's able to capitalize on the moment and make her way up the cage.
She's probably come to the realization of how high up she is now.
And she is making climbing this steel cage look easy.
She could be nearing the end here.
Here she goes, advancing up the side of the cage.
Looks like she's proving what goes up and up and up must come down.
Close to escaping, top of the cage, pulling them back in, saving the matchup.
This brawl will continue on inside the cage. The sprint up the cage is on. Boom! Uh-oh, face first. Goodbye.
And she is down, my God.
That looked painful. This thing isn't over yet.
Not many places for her to go now. Victory could be in sight for her as she continues up and over the top of the cage.
Has to find a foothold now to take that first step down.
Close to escaping, top of the cage, pulling them back in, saving the matchup.
This fight continues. Fortitude being tested with every step. Needs to be careful, though. Every movement is a dangerous one.
And now she's been able to scale the side of the cage. And the sky may indeed be the limit as she continues to scale the side of the cage.
She's looking exhausted from the climb. Does she have the stamina to make it out?
All tied up at the very top of the cage. She returns the favor there. Victory could be in sight for her as she continues up and over the top of the cage.
She could be nearing the end here.
And now she's trying hard to scale up the cage.
And there's the survivor of this steel cage match.
Here is your winner, Jacy Jayne.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner, or at least what's left of one.
Celebrating now, visiting the medical facility tomorrow.
This one could have really gone either way, but the end result just goes to show you what a combination of opportunity and preparation can do for someone.